I know. Ah, gosh darn it. I was hoping, you know, to me, if I start stream before you get there, then I wouldn't consider it being late, but you had to be there. Gosh darn it, Darter. Hello, Darter. Hope you're doing well. This is gonna be a different kind of stream because I am not gonna be spending a long time playing this game because it's an Inscription-like game, and I don't want to spoil anything, but I had to talk about it. So, I'm probably just gonna be playing for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, nothing crazy. A good thing I'm basically never late somehow. In a world where I randomly, like, you know, pick a time that I'm available during my availabilities as a freelancer, like just less than like a few hours prior to stream, and somehow you still make it on time before me. It doesn't make sense, Starter. This doesn't make sense. That's anyway. How's it been? You been good? Yeah, I was almost considering not making a stream out of this game and just recording it on my end, which I could have done. You just built different, clearly. I definitely could have done that, but there's a chance that I might then follow up with another game just for fun, like Isaac or Monster Train. We'll see how long it actually takes, because my rant might be a little long on this one. Yeah, I just had to talk about this game. For good or bad reasons, you shall see. Alright. I'm gonna do the hard thing here. Delete game. Boom. It's done. No turning back. I do have a vanilla mochi though. It's quite good. I haven't played Isaac in a hot second. You have mochi today too. Ooh. Yeah, the Trader Joe's vanilla one, I'm really liking. Yeah, it's really awesome. There you go. Hope that was entertaining. Hope my parents are proud of me. Doesn't have the like flour powder on the outside like other mochi does. Yeah, but honestly, I know it's not gonna be perfect. It's just frozen, right? But it's still really solid. I'm very surprised with it. The video I was working on had no. An audio error. Do you know why? Like, was it a sample rate issue? I don't know. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. What? I keep on adjusting my green screen, but I'm still getting issues. I'll see you when I'm in game. Anyway. Alright. So, let me explain a little bit for the few that are here what's going on. Also, why is the chat not working correctly? I don't know. This is an Inscription-like. If you've played Inscription, then you probably know where you're, what you expect. One thing to note is that this is extremely close to Inscription in many aspects, to the point where it might feel like plagiarism. I'll talk about that. I don't think it's much of an issue for a few reasons, which you'll have to wait for the review to the rant to understand why. But I have so many mixed feelings about this game that I had to talk about it. So again, this is a bit of an odd one to do on this channel, but I just really wanted to. So I don't know. I'm not well versed enough in sound design to know. All I know that the sound would constantly stutter, and it got worse the longer the recording went. That sounds specific too. Doesn't sound like a simple issue. I actually don't think it's sample rate then, if that's the case. Because sample rate usually is when you're trying to bring two things together and one is out of sync, but that if it's just the recording, I don't know. That's annoying. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, it could be a lot of things. You'd have to troubleshoot a lot of things. That's annoying. I'm sorry to hear that. So I'm going to just play through the intro of this game pretty much, so that people can get an idea of what to expect. But I'm not going to be playing this game much. This is mostly just going to be the rant, and then I'll probably do like an Isaac run for fun. So keep that in mind. Enemies deal double damage to player pieces. Extra enemies always spawn. Force. Right. I've arson from the depth yet again arisen. Arson. I can read, people. I can read. What's up, Sabora? Hey, how are you doing, Sabora? You know, every time you come by, I'm just gonna do this. There you go. Sorry, Darter. It's just because, like, the reason I don't do it's nothing personal. Why is it? Get rid of my text. No, my chat. My chat. I think. Wait. Let me go back on my. Awkward lol. Chat. No, don't refresh. There you go. Okay, well, hopefully that will help. Good news is I already have backup footage. The bad news is I have to basically start over. My previous editing style was so... I mean, you get to learn a lot from these kind of things, at least. Anyway, big Roguelike news. Risk of Rant 2 comes in... Really? Man, oh, by the way, speaking of Risk of Rain 2, I tried to play with some friends online, and the online was so miserable that we stopped playing. And I've played a lot of games online with these exact friends, a bunch of other roguelikes, no problems. But Risk of Rain 2 was so unstable, like it would crash, like they would get disconnected randomly in the middle of run, so we just lost the run multiple times. We had so much trouble connecting and like getting on the same lobby. It was miserable. Is that the case with everyone? Because God, that was a miserable experience, and now I don't even know if I can like convince them to play again. And it's so sad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, it is still buggy. Alright. Good to know, but jeez, it sucks. It's so bad. All things considered? Alright, it's good to know. Where we're at? We're at 8.4 quadrillion. These are not... Oh, man, we're far from the next upgrade, which is a bit of a shame. I guess we could start putting some... we could start putting some clicks into some sugar lumps, which would be nice. I think that might be the next course of action. That's sad. Hey, what's up? Never got... Yeah, the LC2 broke it. God, it's so stupid. Gearbox moment for sure. What's up, Tristan? Thing is, not everyone has issues with it. I'm impacted. You're clearly impacted, but we're apparently we're okay. That's why I asked. Really? Okay. I mean, I'll trust the stats, but it's quite coincidental that after hearing all this bad stuff about Risk of Rain, the moment I try to play it again with some friends, to whom I play a lot of games with online, is the only one that bugs out, you know? It's just, yeah. We ascended, a few months ago, but the thing is that there's no point right now because we still only have plus 10 legacy. I forgot how many we need, but I think we need to get to the next big stuff before ascending again. So not right now. I forgot how many we need for the next, like we probably want to get like 2 upgrades from the legacy stuff, because otherwise we're just not going to be moving any further. Maybe, but I mean literally we couldn't play because like after going to the 3rd level, like one would get disconnected and we just lost everything. A few hundred more levels? Okay, yeah. We're not there yet then. But right now we're kind of like on the rough like incline because like there's not much to buy. So we need to find a ways to, you know, get things going. I need to do more streams, I guess. Anyway, my job was seriously lowering my hours for weeks on end and to get quick and then my well then, that's one way to get more hours. Huh. Okay. I'm saving money. Yeah. Cool. That's one way to do it. Good to hear. Alright, yep, I'm gonna get started. So, again, it's gonna feel very, similar. It's gonna feel very, what's the term? Familiar. There you go. Like, very, very familiar. I think I can... Am I good on volume here? Yeah, probably. Yeah, we're good. Hello! I am awake! Let us get started. Sit. You got it. We're gonna play a little game. You're our captain, and you have one objective. Sail your airship into the abyss. It's that easy. But alas, Captain, 2 critical things elude you. A start point and a vessel. Perhaps if you spend some time bumbling around, you'll find what you seek. Now choose a path. Okay. It doesn't really matter which path we take, so let's go here. Travel west. Yes. Didn't think you wanted me to die first. Oh well. I need to start writing some... Okay. Yeah. I could imagine, jeez. Okay, so here's a little tutorial. Let's just move forward. Doop. The time has come for you to fight. Oh god. Here comes gameplay. A gentle wind whistles through the branches. While watching this, it is very nice. Nice. And it steals every bit of your warmth. Not unlike the black eye staring at your 3 acolytes stand before you. Kill them. Okay. Oh, right. He actually shows me stuff. Am I lagging? No, we're good, right? Looks like I'm lagging a little bit, but maybe not. Well, you'll let me know if this is the case. Alright. I don't know. I feel like the frame rates are off for some reason. Take a look around the board and place the wrench on the starting tile. Alright, and we're gonna move our wrench a little bit, maybe? It was a small stutter. That's interesting. Let's put a guy here. And when we're done, we press the end turn button. as per usual. I'm gonna restart my camera real quick. Beep, beep. Hello. Boop, boop, boop. Blah, blah. Cool. Seems a little better. But worst comes to worst, I can bring down the... tracing is off. Oh. Why 62? Just make it 60. Window... Let's do medium. There you go. Okay. Alright. Okay, so let's end our turn. Select the wrench, and we're gonna have our wrench go up to the enemy, and we're gonna attack it. Boop. And then when it attacks, it deals 1 damage. Hey! So 44 months! Wait! That's so much! What? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Hooray! Thank you, Sabora. You get yourself a click. Let me know what you want. 100 of something, 10 of something, 1 of something, and click on the cookie. You know the drill. Thank you so much for all your support. You are the GOAT. That's almost 4 years, yeah. That's so crazy. That's insane. Wretch, it's wrench. Oh, it's throwing me off. Welcome to the stream again. Ow. So, bad news is, we're dead. There's nothing we can do right now. Screw you! You'll never get me alive! Ah, it seems the wretch has perished. See? You will lose. Womp womp. Sadness. That's it! The lowly wretch has met a terrible fate. How shocking. It's clear that your starting crew is too weak. There are spare pieces in the cabinet by the door. You'll find them if you follow your ears. Okay, so. Yeah. So now we can move. Now, differently than one of the big differences with Inscription is that this is not like Inscription is just like you have a set amount of movement options. Here, it's pure. It is a straight up first-person game where you can just move around and interact with anything, which I actually really like that. I think that's a really nice. It's you have more things to do. Now, there's. Obviously, we would like to escape, but we cannot. And yeah, anything that you click on, you can interact with. If you click on certain items, he will give you some little information about it. And it's dangerous. I'm sorry. Okay, cool. And we're looking for our little pieces. Now, I obviously know where all the pieces are. They're right here. We can't open this. And this is our first massive puzzle of the game. I think when I click on this, there's a little thing that moves over there. So I'm thinking if I press this, I can then open it. And let me tell you, Portal wish it could be this kind of game. I'm kidding. The puzzles in this game are actually quite nice. All right, and so we got our piece. Can't open this, and now we can actually finally start an official run. And again, the goal is to complete all 3 paths and to go all the way up here to collect the pieces of our ship. A simple cookie click. You know, sometimes simplicity is all we need. That felt good. Alright, so let's go here now. But now we got 3 friendly pieces. And we can try to go as far as possible. Now, I've played this game, I've completed it, so I know, well, pretty much everything it has to offer. So I know that there's no point in trying too hard right now. Why does it look like the video is super laggy? On my preview, at least, it's extremely laggy. I'm hoping it's just a preview. You'll let me know if it's more than just a preview, because gosh, it looks super choppy on my end. Oh, it might be the preview, because my computer's struggling, I think. Yeah, it might actually just be a preview thing. Okay, that's good to know. I don't know why. Jeez. Yeah, my computer's struggling. Shouldn't be struggling with a game like this, but here we are. Again, if the quality is bad, frame rate or anything, let me know and I'll adjust more things. All right, so we're gonna move our characters. Oh, I should show the stats of these characters. These are the stats of the characters. This one can move 3 tiles, has 1 range, 3 health, and 1 attack. This one is the same thing, except they only has 2 health. And this one is the same thing. Seems mostly fine. Okay, good to know. So they all pretty much have the same stats. They're all pretty weak. We're gonna end our turn. Yeah. And I'm skipping through most of the dialogue because it's just tutorial stuff really that he's talking about, so it's not really worth bringing up. I would rather explain it myself. And yeah, so we can't really do much on this board other than just move our pieces around and attack. But it's cool that you have the flexibility of moving the camera around. And yeah, basically you can always see opponents' range pretty much. And yeah, we're gonna try to kill this guy. Boom, boom, boom. He's dead. Nice. And when he dies, you get some money, and then you can continue on. This guy's not gonna move because we're not in range. So that's good. Boop, boop, boop. More money. He's gonna attack me, and I'm just then going to go here and finish him off. Boop. What up? Well, I have another cart to take out before I go on break, so I'll see you in a little bit. Sounds good, Sabora. Best of luck. Thanks for stopping by. When you defeat an enemy, you get to add a new unit to your arsenal. We're gonna grab a hunter. He has more range. Yeah, and they're in there. So you can look in here, and this is our deck pretty much. Got it. Wait, did Sabora get that cookie click? Yeah. I definitely gave the cookie click. All right, we're gonna go over here. And we have to get rid of someone to get some money. No? Oh, 2 of them. Then you. Oh no, it's just to get another unit. Okay. Well, we'll get another hunter, I guess. Cool. Question mark. Ah, now we get some lore exposition. A truly wonderful land once existed. It consisted of 4 regions, and it was ununified, prosperous. But most importantly, it kept to itself, like most everything. However, such a haven could not avoid certain horrors, like the entropic decay of all that exists. That is part of the reason why you only have 3 paths to choose from in this game we're playing. Cool, lore. Let's go here now. Got a campfire. Campfire is where you can upgrade certain units or debuff certain units, maybe ones that you're not using. So every single Tar Souls will have -1 movement, or every single illusory fog will have -1 range. But so yeah, you could choose this, but it actually uses in-game currency, like meta progression currency, so it's just not really worth it. Treasure is going to give us more of that currency. Yay! And we just keep on going. So I'm probably gonna die soon. I don't know this this configuration, but we got a bunch of wolves around, so it's a little spooky. I think they're all up to get us. So we're gonna go here. Actually, we're gonna go. Oh wait, this is a hunter, right? My hunter has range. Boop. Go here. Boop. And you're gonna go. Boop. All right, and my turn. So the wolves only have 2 range, so but they deal 2 damage. Sorry, 2 move, but they can deal 2 damage. So it's a little risky. Yeah, I think I'm just dead. Is there any way I can survive this? I don't know. I don't think so. Chomp. Chomp. Come on, Hunter. Together. Actually, no, there's not much we can do, but we could almost. Is there anything I can do? I don't think there's anything I can do. I think it's certain death. Doesn't matter how strategic I am. We lost. And that's the end of the first run. That's okay. Because now our dear narrator is going to give us a key. And the reason I know this very well is because I had to restart the entire game already because of a problem. Not a bug, just an issue that could be considered my fault, but we'll talk about it more. So, now this is where the first time that I got that key, things got really interesting. Because now it's like, oh, we're not stuck in this room. We can just explore the next room. And then you realize the next room is not just a little room. It's a huge room. It's so cool. There's a lot to do here. There's a lot of creepy stuff. There's a lot of things to interact with. This is the coolest part of the game. I could go over there. I could go downstairs. There's something that's spooky right there. And yeah, almost everything you can interact with almost everything. That is so freaking awesome. I love that. This moment got me so much into the game. And you could find some little money around, which are again permanent progression. You can find them kind of everywhere, so you have to pay attention. Boop. You can bring down some stuff on the floor. You have to be quite attentive. Oh, I hear a piece. Here, let me write some more notes before I forget. Yeah, so you collect these pieces and you will permanently add them to your arsenal of pieces that you can play, that you can start off with, which is awesome. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and now you can see all of the different pieces that you have. So this is the Acolyte. And different tribes, obviously. And then, like, your actual, like, full-on progression for your entire character. Okay, so, you got this guy who always looks at you. Which is spooky. No matter where you are, he'll be changing his head. I love that. So yeah, now we just look around for something. We found a lantern. Nice, now we have light. Let me tell you, this stuff is super cool. I heard something from the audio cue. I found an archer. Boop, 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 boop. Find more money. Walking around, we got our clock. Yeah, I mean, I love walking around the game. It is just so satisfying. Okay, and now you can even go down into the basement. Spooky, spooky. Spooky, spooky! And then if you look up, he's following you. That's so cool! I freaking love it! There are no jump scares in this game. I mean, there's a moment that's a little... There are some things that can take you by surprise. Found another guy. Let's see. I actually know this game pretty much by heart now, so... Yes. Where is my lighter? my lighter is. It should be around here. I say as I said. The moment I say I know this game by heart, and I'm like, where is this thing that I'm looking for? Thought it was around here, but I can hear an audio cue of a unit who is right there. Yes, yes, yes. I thought it was around here. I guess not. Because there's a little puzzle you can do with the lighter. Nope. Where is? Oh! I remember this thing. Right. I have to go here. Bring this down. Bring this down. Pull this trigger, and now this is gonna open up over here, and then I can have 2 more units for free. Yay! All right. And there's the lighter. Okay, I'm going to show one of the cool puzzles of the game. Just one, and this will be like again. This is a puzzle you can just do early, so obviously I can do it right now. So okay, I was in the middle of typing a joke about you immediately not knowing where something was upon saying it, but it was ripped away from me. Okay, so here's a cool puzzle. All right. You can interact with this, and clearly it feels like a puzzle because it has its own little visions here. And you can actually light these candles on and off. And like, I can put all of them on. It doesn't do anything. And I was like, I don't know what to do. So, and it took me a while to figure it out because there was like there were no like actual hints or anything. And then when I figured it out, it felt freaking awesome. So I looked at all the candles, then I realized that I can't interact with these right here. Why can't I interact with these? I wonder. Can anybody figure it out? Well, the puzzle is right here. It's right there. That's the puzzle. If you're right here and you look to your right, you can see that the game is pretty much shows you on, off, on, off, on. On, off, on, off, on. And there you go. That's a great, simple puzzle. I really, really like that. Now, obviously, again, this is the only puzzle I'll be showing in this game, because again, for anybody who wants to try it. But that's a really, really sick, simple puzzle with zero. The fact that there was zero hints made me so happy when I figured it out, because I realized those were the only candles that I couldn't interact with. So I was like, well, there's got to be a way to do something about that. That was so fun. That was awesome. I love that. And now, once you get your pieces, you can upgrade them, and you can also change your... Hello, I remember that first time when that happened, that freaked me out. Though I found the collection, yes, I can change my starting crew, pretty much. So, I can move things out, and voila. So, let's get... No, Scholar has 1 health, that's terrible. Nightslinger... Mortem... Well, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna oh, I need to put 1 piece in, that's why. I'm actually gonna go and see what I can upgrade. And we're just gonna go with 1 unit pretty much. Let's see. Nightslinger. Well, there's a few options. Villager, Blue Sherry. Mortem could give it a lot more health, but I have to spend a lot on it. Wretch is by far the strongest unit in the game, and it was not even close. At least until you find the broken stuff later, because you can upgrade everything. So you could just have one tanky unit, and you can just clear the entire game with just this one unit. No joke. And I might actually just showcase that, because I don't want to spend too much time on this game in general. So I'm just gonna go to my wretch. I'm gonna upgrade its strength and its life, I guess. Up. We're gonna bring the wretch back in. So now it has 2 attack, 3 move. Let's bring in the archer, and I mean, they're all pretty much exactly the same. I want someone who can move a lot, but looks like no one can move a lot, so it's a bit unfortunate. Let's just put you. Actually, screw it. Let's just do this. All right, cool. And all these doors you can't open until you actually progress, like quite a bit. You do need to do quite a few things in order to get your next few keys. Well, actually, you just need to. I was gonna say he's not happy that I have my lantern on. You need to kill bosses from here on out to open the next few doors. So now we're gonna go to the last area here, and we'll quickly do a short run here. And yeah. So there we have our upgraded wretch. And we're gonna try to kill everybody. Boop, boop, boop. Cool. So wretch is gonna go here. There you go. Enemy units don't actually do anything unless you're in range of them, so like gameplay is quite slow because of that, and also extremely predictable. I mean, spoiler alert, but this game's gameplay is terrible. Like, terrible. It is so bad. Squire or a scholar? Let's grab a scholar for fun. Boop. And now we're just gonna go here. Camera's lagging a bit? Okay, that's good to know. Thanks. I guess it's one of those games again that... Shadow quality medium? Don't know why I'm struggling with this. Let's do off. Alright, well. Beep, beep. There we go. I don't want to spend any money here. Let's get some more lore. Mostly because I want to skip the battles because they're so boring. Interesting in a tale, are you? Yes, please. Indulge me. It wasn't always so frigid, you know, here in the kingdom of Foltis. In fact, you may have noticed that the air is frequently not so unpleasant. It was only recently, 344 years ago, that the frosts consumed the region. Another gift from the winds that drift from the northern skies. Cool. More campfire. Oh, no, just another unit that I don't care about. I honestly don't care about any of this stuff, so I'm just gonna skip. All right. Skipping some lore. Let's try not to have a single fight because screw it. So I think this is one of the games that you said everyone seemed to like, but you did not. Yes. That is one of them. Although I have some mixed feelings about it. It's not like I dislike it, it's that I do think it has some massive flaws. Like, oh my gosh. It's rough. Goodbye. Goodbye. Again, none of these matter. They're all the same. It does not matter. Get some more lore. The lore is pretty good, actually. Just so you know, the story is pretty nice. Alright, and we're at the elite fight. Yay, that's where we can potentially get a key. We will not get a key. It's physically impossible because you need meta progression. It doesn't matter how skilled you are at the game. Because of the way the game is designed, there's no way to cheat your way or to outsmart the game. You can't do it. I think there are a few, if any, truly unique units. Yeah, there are no unique units. Some, I think, can potentially heal. One can... I think that's it, really. Oh, one uses health to attack? That's it. Alright, put this here, put this here, put this here. So, here we go. So we have 0 chance of winning this, literally. This is what we need to kill. It has 2 armor, so that means that we can't deal any damage to it. 3 movement, 2 range, and it deals 3 health. So yeah, there's nothing we can do. We just lose. Go here. I can go here. This guy does magic, so maybe I could kill him in 3 turns. But again, because of the way the game works, you cannot outsmart the game. It's not physically possible. Get a little bit of money right here. It's a chest. Boop. Gain 10 gold. Nice. The sizzles were what made inscription function. All right, and that's it. Now we just rinse and repeat. Let me. So now, yeah, we just need to upgrade our units to make them stronger. To the point where not only do they go from unplayable, like, you know, you can't do anything if your units are not strong enough, but then you just go straight to unbeatable. Because if you just have more armor than the units attack, then it doesn't matter. You can't die. You are literally invincible. So if I go to my wretch right now, I don't have the money. I would have to do some other stuff. But if I just increase the defense... right? That just nullifies X amount of damage. So that means that if I get this one single defense right here, it makes 80% of units against me literally useless. They cannot damage me in any sort of way. Period. If I do 2, about 90% can't do anything to me. So I could just solo everything. Doesn't matter how slow I am, and I am slow. And that's this problem is that I am extremely strong, but it's extremely slow. Because I just go one at a time with this unit that just goes to every single unit. And I don't know if you saw how many units there were on that elite fight. That's not just because it's an elite fight. From here on out, every single map is going to have pretty much that many units. So it is slow. And yeah, rinse and repeat until you can beat that boss, that elite. So right now, this was the coolest part at the beginning, because we got to open the stuff, get the secret. But then from here on out, it gets really slow. So I think I'm going to do my review. Once again, a bit of a weird stream, but I just had to find a way to... next time, I'll probably just record it instead of just streaming it, but I wanted to stream. And I'm having a next big roguelike Sunday, and I'm really excited about it. It's the art is all clay. It's like actually handmade clay, and they did it physically. That's so cool. It's a turn-based game with like units that are just it's so cool. So I'm very excited to showcase that Sunday. I think around 3 or 4 later, because I have something in the morning. Boop boop. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do my rant. I'm not even sure how this rant's gonna go because it's a bit of a complicated game to talk about, but I'm not sure if I can make that. It's all good. But I'm excited to showcase it. Should be a good time. Okay. Took me a second to figure out which of the which one I needed. Why is my face cam is so off? Okay, let me go to my chroma. There we go. Okay, better. Slightly. What's up, Nick? You came at the right time. I'm about to do my rant. Just gonna be ranting on this game. I'm a little nervous to talk about this game because it's a good, it's a promising game that has, oh my gosh, such poorly designed gameplay, in my opinion. But I have to talk about this. I need to. Oh dear, indeed. Also, I saw you sent me a message. I've been very busy, but I'm excited to see something about composition stuff. Ooh la la, exciting. Always excited to talk about this stuff. All right, here we go. So keeping track of my time code. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna have to mute the game, unfortunately. Side note, P got their ticket to G. Oh, you did it! Oh my gosh. Okay, well I have to go whether I get hired this year or not. We still haven't heard from them, so hopefully we will get hired to go there. We've been doing it for the past 4 years, but there's been a new change in who's taking care of that stuff now. So hopefully we'll still go. And I'm also going to be pretty busy with Capcom. So yeah, but if you're going, I'll make sure I gotta go. So again, for anybody who's not aware, this is the part that will be edited into the video. So there will be gameplay playing behind. So apologies for this being slow, but stoked to see it. Yeah, it should be. I should be able to go. I should be able to. I hope so, because it's pretty important to me. So yeah, I'll make it work. All right, let's get my notes out. So I'll be back, everybody, in like a solid 30 minutes, as I'm just going to be focused on my rant. Got my notes out. Oh, I have so many notes for this game. Jeez. Take my vitamin, even though it's probably just a placebo. All right. Whew. Here we go. Inkshade is a turn-based game that takes very... Let me start again. I forgot something. Inkshade is a turn-based roguelike that takes very heavy inspiration from Inscription. Now, before getting started in this review, I do want to point out that all the footage that you'll be seeing in the background is just from the beginning of the game, so this review is going to be mostly spoiler-free. I might have some things that I want to talk about more specifically later, but I'll make sure to tell if it is spoiler. Now, if you've played Inscription, then this should be quite obvious that just by the first look of it from the trailer and the little bit that you're seeing right now, that yeah, this is pretty much a clone to some extent of Inscription. And I've got some mixed feelings about it. In general, I think taking inspirations from different games is totally fine. And there are some games that are much easier to take inspirations from than other. You know, if you're gonna make a Vampire Survivor-like, then that's pretty easy to just replicate and just to create your own little game by taking most of the assets and just ideas of Vampire Survivors, and you're not gonna make something crazy unique a lot of times, right? But for games like Inscription, trying to replicate Inscription is not an easy task, even if you pretty much copy a lot of things from the visuals to the audio to the overall vibe. And so that's why I'm kind of okay with this game, you know, being so close to it, because there's not many people that are trying to do this for good reasons. Same as Hades. There's a lot of games that try to, you know, replicate Hades because of how successful it is. But Hades, what makes Hades is a combination of a lot of different elements, which is why it is quite challenging to do. And for those games that do it well, I actually find it quite impressive, which was the case for Sworn that I reviewed not too long ago. But how is Inkshade? Well, I've got a lot of things to talk about in this game. I have a lot of mixed feelings about it, so let's just jump right into it. I'm actually not going to start with the gameplay aspect first, and I'll be apparent as to why later. I'm going to talk mostly of... I want to start with the actual overall vibe, audio, visuals of the game, because, well, again, that's really what caught my attention on the first part, I guess. When the first time I saw the trailer, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks awesome. I don't care how similar it is to Inscription. And yeah, the game looks super cool. It is creepy. It has a very disturbing vibe. I mean, even just from the first place that you open right here, this little guy will open its eyes if you're far enough, and if you turn your back to it and you look back, now it looks at you. I mean, again, these are basic stuff, right? But man, that's spooky, and it's really nice. And differently than Inscription, in this game you have complete freedom of movement. You can completely walk around and interact with pretty much anything. Like whether it actually does anything or not is going to be another thing, but the game doesn't make it clear what you can and cannot interact with. You're going to have to be walking around and you're just checking everything, which I think is awesome. Like even those paintings right here, I can just go up there, boop, drop them, and then I see a little lever that opens something over there, and then get some permanent units. That's awesome. And without getting into any spoilers, the game has quite a few puzzle elements outside of the gameplay portion, and the puzzles are genuinely really solid. Very, very nice puzzles. The game does not give you many hints. Actually, sometimes any hints for some of these puzzles. And you just gotta figure it out yourself. And when you do, it's a really, really great and satisfying feeling. They're really nicely designed and quite enjoyable. So the visuals are great. The theme, the overall vibe is awesome in my opinion. The whole ink aspect of the game, where there's a bunch of like patches of black all over the place, and sometimes there's like a little hand that just comes out and stuff. That's super cool. The audio is also really, really nicely done. It is similar to Inscription, even the audio wise. A lot of the droney sounds that you'll be hearing while the narrator talks, all the sounds from that in general are sometimes copy-pasted from Inscription, but again, I think it still fits within the world that they've created here. Okay, my camera is... why am I disappearing. Okay. Bye. There you go. And the music itself is quite great as well. That's quite different in Inscription in that regard. There's combat music. There's elite music. You can even interact with how do you call this stuff? Then skip that. I don't know how to call it, so I'm just gonna skip it. And I'm not gonna look at the comments for now. Anyway, so that's good. Obviously, a major part of the game, from the vibe standpoint, is the narrator. And yeah, the narrator is great. Not much to say. You know, it's similar to Inscription. This narrator is not as expressive as Lenny. Was it the name of the main narrator in Inscription? I think so. I wouldn't say he's as expressive, but he's still enjoyable and spooky, and can definitely deliver some interesting lines. Especially considering that the game does have a pretty strong story, I would say. To the point where there's even some tiles on the map that is all about the story. Like, you just go there to get more information about the story. That's cool. So they really try to put a lot of effort into the lore and this whole, quest that your character is on. So, good story. I got into it, and yeah. So that's the vibe, the puzzle, I mean, most of the game for a lot of people. But now I want to talk about the gameplay. And this is where things get a little bit controversial, I guess. So obviously, when you're out of the board, you can explore, and I love that section of again, finding puzzles and interacting with everything, finding money all over the place for permanent progression, which we'll talk about later. But then you always have to come back to the board to play another run. Again, this is a roguelike, so every single time you come back, you're going to have to start from scratch with different units and, choose a path and try to complete the certain path. Get to the end so you can unlock more areas that you can explore in the house and find more puzzles and all that stuff. But the gameplay is, in my opinion, quite lacking. And when I mean quite, I mean actually is really lacking. Basically, you are going to be on kind of like a chessboard looking, not even, like a little checkers game board. Is that how you call it? I forgot. You have different units that you're going to be starting with. You can always change which units you want to start with, depending on the ones that you find outside of the gameplay elements. But I'll be honest, 90% of these units are exactly the same. Like, seriously? You place them on your board, and then it's a turn-based game. When it's your turn, you can move all your units a certain amount of distance. Once you click on them, you go to an area where you can attack an enemy unit. You do that with all your pieces, and then it's the enemy's turn, and they do exactly the same thing. This is all the gameplay has. Doesn't matter how far along in the game you are, that's pretty much all the intricacies of gameplay that you'll be dealing with. Now, if you've been following the channel, then you know that I'm an advocate for simple gameplay but high strategy. Well, this game is very, very, very simple gameplay and no strategy. Unfortunately, there's really no strategy because of how the gameplay has been built, in my opinion. I mean, when I say no strategy, there's very, very minimal strategy. I thought that they were going to implement more stuff like attack of opportunities, depending on if you move close to a unit, kind of like in D&D. Ways to aggro enemies in certain ways and to manipulate different enemies, but effectively, not really. You're always going to be doing exactly the same thing with every single board against every single enemy, every enemy pretty much is exactly the same. Yes, some will just deal 2 damage instead of 1. Will have more health than the other. Will have 1 movement more than the other, but not by drastic amounts. It's just by 1 unit, and that will be the same case with your own guys. So all you do is you just pick your unit, you move them to the closest enemy, you attack them, and then you end your turn. And the thing is, enemy units will not be moving for most of the time. Like 90% of the time, they will not move unless they are in range of being able to attack you. What that ends up creating is that, well, it basically means you can't cheat the game, you can't outsmart the game, because you can't try to manipulate an enemy from moving one place and then attacking them. No, because if they're close enough to attack you, they will attack, and if they're not going to move. So you can't get close to them without you getting attacked back, if that makes sense. It's hard to explain it without playing it yourself, but what ends up happening is, since, especially for the first 50% of the game, you're going to have the same stats as enemies in terms of movement and health, you can't do much other than just trading blows. You're always trading blows, and that means that doesn't matter how skilled you are at the game, you need meta progression, and that's fine. You know, most games that have meta progression, they expect you to be able to, you know, die at the beginning so you can progress further with meta progression. But a lot of games, you know, like Hades, for instance, if you're really skilled at the game, you can go further than most other people. There's this aspect that I think is quite rewarding from a player outsmarting the game, even if you have low meta progression. And that's not always necessary in a game, but in this one, it really doesn't feel super rewarding, because you're just forced to meta progress. And like, if you get to a particular level and you realize, oh, I literally lose, there's nothing I can do, it's not physically possible, and that's going to happen a lot at the beginning of the game, then it just kind of feels a bit like a waste, at least to my eyes. Not to mention that the gameplay is extremely slow in terms of like having to select your characters. The quality of life aspect of the game is very, very limited. There's awesome accessibility options in the menu, but in terms of the gameplay, having to click on your unit, then move them somewhere, and then attack someone, that sounds basic, but if you want to then oh, actually I didn't want to do that, or you want to look at like the range of the enemy, you have to cancel all your moves and then restart. Again, hard to explain without the context, but it is really not practical. I constantly have to cancel moves just to look at something else, and sometimes if you accidentally double click on a unit, there's no rewind button, which to me, I don't understand why there's no like undo button once you've confirmed a unit's move, because there's no benefit to like trying something and then coming back and being like, haha, I got knowledge now. There's no knowledge to be gained from trying something like this. It doesn't. That's not the kind of game. Like, it's not like you're drawing cards from doing an action and you can see the card, and that's why they don't have a rewind button. In a game like this, there should be no reason to not have a rewind button in my experience. And considering how the game has very small amount of quality of life options, you're going to be put into a lot of situations where you accidentally double click something and you kind of ruined your character because you're constantly trading blows and you didn't actually attack and then you lose your run, and it's not a great feeling. I might get into even more details later in the video, where I get into specifics about the gameplay. But as you can see, I just really do not like the gameplay. It was to the point where after like 2 hours of playing this game, I was just so tired of fighting units that I just tried to take every single path that was not a combat, even if it meant that I wouldn't like get actual currency, because I just did not enjoy it. It didn't feel like it was actually strategic whatsoever, and it's a turn-based game, so it didn't really feel like, if it's an action game that doesn't have strategy, but at least there's still like the real-time physics of a game that makes it at least, you know, unique in some way. But here it's just, you're just trading blows the entire time, even at the end. And actually, in terms of balance, the game is quite uneven in general, because since units just have like 3 health, 1 attack, and like 3 movement, upgrading one of those stats is a massive boost, right? So going from 3 to 4, that's quite drastic. It's not like from 100 to 110, right? It's not like 10 hit points is 10%. No, it's like sometimes 50% of your health. Double your damage. And all these things are going to be giving to your characters permanently, whichever character you choose from, right? For the rest of your entire campaign. And there is a defense stat. That defense stat means that if a unit is going to deal 1 damage and you have 1 defense, that means you just nullify that damage, which is 80% of units in the game. So what I've realized very quickly is that you can just buff 1 unit with like having defense, more attack, and 1 movement, and they will solo the game. And it didn't even feel like cheesing. It felt like the only way to make this faster was to do that. But it ended up being another slow and tedious process, because I just ended up having a 1 unit Andy that was just skipping through all the fights and just going to the end and just getting to the next area without even collecting money, because it was just so incredibly so. Right now you might see footage of like a few enemy units on the board, but once you get past the early game, there's sometimes like 20 units on the board, and they all take their turns individually, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's so slow. So anyway, yeah, I feel bad talking, so much about the gameplay, because this game seems to, have some pretty good ratings on Steam, and I understand why. And I really like what they were going for. I think the game has a really, really cool vibe overall. But man, I just wish they added a lot more diversity in the gameplay, from the units, from the quality of life aspects, from having more actual mechanics, in terms of, I don't know, being able to jump from somewhere, like using abilities, something more than what there is here. Because again, like, you find all these units around the house, which is super exciting. You can actually hear an audio cue whenever you're close to a unit, which is really, really exciting, right? Like, you hear something and you're like trying to find it, and you have to solve a puzzle, and you get a new unit. The new unit doesn't do anything different. They might have one different stat than another one, but that's it. That's literally it. I think there's only 2 units in the entire game that have a unique ability, which is one can heal another unit, which is actually quite useless in the late game, and another takes 1 point of damage when it attacks. Cool. That's the only unique things I've found. In all the units I've encountered, and I've actually unlocked all the units in the game. I've completed the game, so that's something to note. Now, the game does offer different modes, so a lot of the gameplay issues actually can potentially be changed in some of the accessibility options that you can find here. There's like the challenge, basically the challenge modes, which means that all enemies can be permanently aggroed. That's cool. So I don't have the problem of, like, having to be in range to do something. You can deal you can take double damage. All the upgrades you give to yourself are also applied to enemies. There's a few things here, but again, these are mods, right? Modes. No, these are modes, so these are not part of the core gameplay. And for that matter, they say for a balanced experience, leave these unchecked. I mean, sure, but and when you complete the game 100%, you didn't unlock an actual challenge mode where you can increase the difficulty, blah blah blah. So there are a few things that can be adjusted, but that's not part of the core gameplay, and my biggest issues was the beginning of the game, so that doesn't actually fix anything for me, unfortunately. But again, let me tell you, the first time you grab your first key and you open that door from the little room you're in, and it opens up to a massive room that you can then go downstairs, and then when you go downstairs, you hear you're being followed and you see the eyes from a distance. Again, all this is from the beginning of the game, but right. and then you hear different units, and then you find a lantern. Oh my gosh, that feeling was so cool. I would say, honestly, on par, if not more cool than Inscription in my eyes, at least that first time. That was so sick. I did not expect it to be able to open this much. And every time you beat a boss, you open a new door, and these new doors will open to new rooms with new puzzles, new things to find, new random like events, little things. Oh, it's so satisfying when I'm not playing the gameplay portion. And that's why I'm so mixed, because overall I think there's some awesome sides of this game that I really enjoy, but I just cannot get past how slow and unsatisfying the gameplay was to me. Now, maybe that's not the case with everybody, but man, I'm still just very disappointed because I could see so many ways to just improve this with very simple fixes here and there. At the beginning, I was too weak and I would constantly lose and didn't feel good. And then immediately, like 30 minutes later, I buffed one unit and it was too strong and it was boring. There was not even an in-between moment where it felt like there was good balance for me. It was just either too weak or too strong, and either situations for me was just not super fun, which is sad. On top of that, all the things that you can encounter on the map in between gameplay, right? None of them are super interesting either. You've got the chest, which gives you meta progression currency. Sure. You've got the campfire, which you can buff units or debuff units, but they all cost meta progression currency. Why? So at the beginning of the game, you should not be spending. Actually, like, you should never be spending it unless you're at the very end of the game, because you need meta progression money to upgrade your units so you can beat the game and get those keys. So the campfires I just never interacted with. There's like, you can sacrifice some units to get another unit, but again, all the units are pretty much the same. So once again, not very useful. You can sacrifice some units to get meta progression money, again, currency. Cool, fine. There's story spots, so you go on there and then the narrator gives you story bits. That's probably the most interesting and coolest tile you can encounter. And then you've got your fights. I think that's it. There's really not that much else. So none of the tiles were particularly exciting for me either. I was just trying to get to the boss so I could beat it and open the next door, because I really wanted to find the next door. So it was constantly pulling me in and pulling me out, pulling me in, pulling me out. And in terms of roguelike aspects, well, it's super minimal, because yeah, you're gonna find different units throughout your run, but again, all the units are fairly similar. You can always start with whichever unit you want, so you can always just buff the hell out of the wretch, which actually, scrap that. I don't want to say that because that could be spoiler. You can buff the hell out of a particular unit if you want, and then you always start with that unit, and that unit is going to carry the game. So there's not much roguelike elements in that aspect. And yeah, the maps that you're going to be in are going to be random, but only from a select few. Like, even after 2 or 3 runs, I pretty much saw all the maps, or at least I kept on seeing the same ones coming up again and again. The maps are cool. I mean, the levels, it looks great visually. Again, to no surprise. But not a crazy amount of diversity in that regard, especially with all the units being the same. Yeah, right. There you go. That's pretty much everything. So there you have it. Inkshade. I didn't know how to talk about this game, and I do feel a little bad, but I really wanted to bring this game to light because it's an interesting case of a game that does something really well and something that I think could be improved drastically. It's not a massive game, something to note, right? So honestly, I would say if you like the vibe of the game and the inscription, you want to try to experience something like this again, then I could say I could honestly recommend this game and just tell anyone to just get through the gameplay. Like, it's once you know how the game works and you realize that you just need to buff a few units here and there, you will be able to defeat the elites fairly quickly. And once you get a new door, it's such a good feeling. I love it. But I don't think this is a game that's going to be getting like updates anytime soon, at least to my understanding. So I don't expect the gameplay to get that much better in the near future, especially since with the amount of stuff that I would personally want to see changed. But as a campaign-like roguelike game, once you've gone through the entire campaign, at the end of the day, it was a memorable experience, one that I will definitely remember. Not as much as Inscription, as long as I can try to forget, the gameplay aspect of it. So with all that being said, with all my pros and all my cons, if I had to rate this game, I would give Inkshade 5 out of 10 peppers. I think that's just fitting. I really liked some things, and I really did not enjoy certain aspects, so it's right in the middle. But man, I would still recommend this to anybody who wants to try to rekindle that, little Inscription-like adventurous and memorable kind of adventure that the game was able to do, and like none other, right? It's not going to be as long as Inscription, but again, Inscription is one of the best roguelikes out there for many, so understandably so. But for having tried to, replicate that experience, I must say that I respect them. I think they did an okay job in some aspects, much better than others. That's that. So yeah, that's about it. Honestly, I'm not too disappointed with how I handled that, I would say. Hexboard. Darn it. Rip GTA 6 and I. Out of curiosity, given the positive reviews on the game, how would the changes affect the current experienced players seem to like? Given the positive reviews on the game, how would the changes you're suggesting affect the current experienced players seem to like? Well, to me, I haven't really read many reviews, but I think everyone could agree that the most enjoyable aspect is the whole puzzle element and everything outside of the gameplay. I wouldn't change anything about the outside of the gameplay aspect, and that wouldn't change anything in my experience. It would make runs feel unique from one another, much more than it currently is. In terms of like, for those who actually like the gameplay, then I think it would just be better. Clearly, some people, the first thing that I could imagine seeing someone be worried about is the concern that it might make it too complicated, right? Because when you think that something is too boring, you want to add more things to it. That's not always the best thing to do in a game, right? But in this case, I don't think that adding more mechanics would hinder the game, considering that it is already extremely simple, and that I think that in exchange they should just retract a lot of the mundane stuff. So basically, by the mid game, you have 20 plus units on the board, and it takes forever to get through this level by doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. So by just taking off like 10 units and making the gameplay a little bit more interesting by adding a little thing here and there, even if it's just attack of opportunities or a little like an ability that you can only do once a turn for every character, right? These kind of things I don't think would add anything drastic, and could also be implemented further into the game so that, you know, you leave the beginning as is, but then you add more and more complexity as the players get comfortable with it, which I think is something that they're already kind of doing that. Like at the beginning, you don't even know that clearing a board fast gives you more money. They only show that after like the 3rd battle. So I think they could have easily added more past like the 5th battle, because by battle 7 I was already getting tired personally. But I am curious to see what other people on Steam have said. I tend to make these reviews without reading other reviews myself, because I don't want to, you know, I want it to come from my own perspective, and I will definitely take a look at it. But yeah, I don't know. There you go. See, you record live. Yep. Hey, Twitch bot. Oh yeah, I didn't even see the. Ooh, best viewers! Yay! Don't want to go in with a bias. Yeah. No, I always try to keep it in my own opinion in that regard. But yeah, I mean, I really want to talk about this game because I think it's a very interesting case. And yeah, again, seriously, even though I rated it 5, this looks interesting. That puzzle, like that little like puzzle right there, is just, even that was just so cool. Again, this is early stuff, so, and since you were there, Nick, really cool puzzle. Like you can light these candles on, and it doesn't tell you anything, and you have to try to open this box, but you realize that you're like that's all you're given. But I realized that these candles I can't turn on. It's the only candles in the game, and so I was like, wait a minute, there's something to do with these candles. And if you look to your right, boom, there's your answer. On, off, on, off, on. On, off, on, off, on. Boom. And you open the chest. So cool. Simple. Mwah. Masterful. And there are quite a few of those puzzles out there. They're so good. In a game that I just cannot play. Like, I was dragging my feet to finish this game. Oh my goodness. It was so painful to me. Well, it's also because I made a mistake. I didn't realize that you could buff your own units, so I thought that the only meta progression was this. I was like, oh, okay, so I just buffed the hell out of this stuff, but it didn't make me stronger. I had to actually go on the units to buff them, and I saw this, but I didn't realize that this I could upgrade. That's kind of my fault. That's why I didn't bring this up in the review, because that did slow things down for me, because I had to restart the game, and I only had to restart like an hour. But still, it was like that extra hour was rough. But I still realized that didn't really change my entire opinion in the end. Hi guys, good morning. Hello, welcome. I just pretty much finished this review, and yeah, I said this was going to be a kind of different kind of stream because I don't want to play this game much. But also because it's hard to do a stream of a Inscription-like game, right? So, because I don't want to spoil it. And again, I think there's good reasons for people to want to pick this up. So, I'm going to end it here. And I think I'm just going to play a run of Isaac, because I haven't done it in a very long time, and I just want to play something. Screw it. For those of you who are interested, again, on Sunday, I'm going to be playing... I'm going to continue the next big Roguelike series, and we're going to be featuring a game that was sent to the channel that is entirely... The art is entirely made of clay that they've done live, like physically. It's real clay stuff, like real clay models. It's so exciting. I'm very, very, very curious about it. So I'll be doing that Sunday around 3 p.m. for anybody who's interested. But in the meantime, yeah, I'm just going to be playing a run of Isaac, because I haven't actually played with the newest update, and I still want to experience and see how the item description feels like, because I really haven't played that, and I've been telling a lot of my friends that want to get into roguelikes, like, oh, want to get into roguelikes. I've heard Binding of Isaac is a good game. I was like, if you play on PC and you put a specific item description mod, would be my recommendation. I know it's a very debated thing, but that was, for me, like, I was like, you can't play Isaac for more than a few hours without item description when you get started. I mean, yeah, the idea is to discover these items first, and I think that's a great way to do it, but past that, it gets so confusing, and I don't know. So I'm glad they added it, personally. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Beep. So I did not complete a run, so no clicks for me, but maybe I will from Isaac. Yeah, this is I usually don't just play games for fun on this channel, but I don't care. I haven't played Isaac in a hot second, and I just want to do it. I'm just gonna play like a normal streamer. Play a game for fun. Didn't think those were still possible for me. If you want, you could check out the game we made.
And his mother.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's right. Well, I mean, wait.
Isaac kept to himself.
I would love to feature this on the channel, like, you know, at one point. But I would probably only be able to feature it once because of the amount. Like, I just don't, I can't be streaming every day. So would you want me to play it like now-ish, or in like in a few days / weeks, right? Because it would fit the vibe for sure. Come on, OBS. You got this, OBS. I believe in you. I believe in you, OBS. OBS? Don't think it's gonna get much better. Okay, you know what? Hit me. Let's do it. I might still do an Isaac run afterwards, but... Where's that? You have no excuse. You don't have to give any excuse for that kind of stuff. We're gonna do a quick inscription-like game for fitting of the Inkshade vibe. Looking. Okay. Hey, Mark, any chance you could check out our slingshot-based roguelite that I sent through a while ago? Oh my gosh. Wome Battle. Yeah, so I'll be frank. We have currently 350 games that have been sent in the last few months, which again, I am so so thankful for everybody. But so I apologize if I'm a little behind on a few things. I wish I could play all these games, but anybody who reaches out like personally like this, I'll put an extra tag on it. Let me go on my documents. Wome Battle. Did you submit it through the form? Whoa, let me see. Wome. Yeah. Wome. Oh, Wome Bat. Wome Battle. I'm not seeing Wome Battle. It was from Discord. Oh. Did you submit the yeah, 350 like literally. Which is so cool. Again, like and all of them, like they all come with the personalized messages too, which is so awesome. A lot of them are, I mean, some of them are just bots, but a lot of them are not. It's cool. It's a good feeling. But yeah, and we've completed, well, about less than 70. But yeah, let me know if you did submit it through the form, because now even if it's through even if people reach out to Discord, they do need to go through the form, because otherwise we just can't keep track of everything. So if as long as you make sure to fill out the form that is on all the videos on there. Bill is a bit dated, but still gives you the basic idea. We'll have a new update built shortly. Cool. That's good to know. So let me know if you submitted it through that in the first place. And if not, then I would recommend doing so, and then I'll tell my manager to put it on top. Yeah, the thing is, I haven't even gone through most of these games, and like every now and then I find that one of these games I've sent to the channel is already doing really well. It's like there were some games that did really well, but I just didn't get there on time. Like some of these games are like, well, yeah, like I guess like 6 months. Wait, what was the first one from these games? Okay, almost a year ago now is the start of this list. So, but yeah, I mean, and some of them did really well. Oh, for instance, the Prince of Persia game. Prince of Persia game was sent to the channel before it got recognition. And I was like, yeah, it's a shame I didn't get to it. What else? Yeah, Prince of Persia was there. I'm just looking at, oh man, I just have so many games. Some look fantastic. I just don't have time. It's just not. It's so sad. Flagotron. Shuffle and Scruff. Yeah, the Prince of Persia roguelike game did pretty well. I don't think we did the form, sorry. Only chat with you on Discord. I'm filling in now. Cool. Yeah. Please do that, and then I'll pass it to my manager. That's probably why it got passed. Yeah, it's just too much to follow. No, my understanding is that it is straight up Prince of Persia. Let me see. And it did quite well, from what I could tell. Prince of Persia. The Rogue Prince of Persia. It's from Ubisoft. Yep. Yeah. The Rogue Prince of Persia. Published by Ubisoft. And I gotta try it. I've heard really good things about it. It's not like a massive game compared to like the actual Prince of Persia games, but it was still sad. I just didn't get to it. It's pretty cool. Surprised I missed that. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like the biggest roguelike out there, but. Still want to see if I can. Why Isaac didn't go on my screen? Isaac has always been weird. Oh, Edmond just did a interview with a pretty famous Isaac content creator. I'm like, man, can't believe his next game is coming out so soon. Ish, hopefully. I mean, after all this time, still. Meowmatics? Meowmatics? I forgot what it's called. I should know. Boop. There we go. I think I'm gonna try to finish the normal mode completion marks. Oh shoot! I finished all of the ones from the tainted characters? Oh my gosh, it's been a hot second. Yes, I heard that. I don't know from like any sort of credible source. Look! They're all complete! I totally forgot I had completed that. That's so cool. I have to do the challenges. I just don't like challenges. And now I just have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 runs to do here. Oh my gosh, really? There's so much content? Yeah, it is probably the most, I mean, it is, in my opinion, the best roguelike ever created. And it's gonna be really, really hard for anybody to top that out. Period. Like, the amount, like, I'm not making I decided I wasn't gonna make a video on Isaac because there's no point. There's like so many people that have done like hour-long video essays on it, and they're all really good. Well, not all. I mean, a lot of them are really, really solid. So I was like, I'm not gonna do it myself. It's unnecessary, but it is an absolute masterpiece in so many ways. It does everything. Well, actually, it's interesting because it also does things that I would not recommend a lot of developers trying to do. Some of the design choices are questionable, but just happen to work in this instance. Hey, what's up, CT? How you doing? Let's see. If you had to change something for the better, what would you change? Oh, I mean, there's still some things I would change in this game. But they're more specifics, right? I think the Delirium fight is still messy. I think some of the music can be improved. Now, I don't think the composition of the music is bad. I actually think it's fantastic. But some areas of the game, to me, do not capture the disturbing aspect that they're trying to go for. Because the game is comedically dark, but there are some elements that are just disturbing. And I think they could have gone further in the disturbing aspect in some of the composition, including Hush. When you actually know what Hush is, like, the music, I think, does not fit for me, personally. Same, Void, I think you could do so many better things with the Void level. Oh, yeah, no, the title is fantastic. And they do, like, a lot of the music is fantastic, including some of the areas that don't have music, but just, like, ambient, like, sounds. They're really, really well done. But Void, almost all of Void could be rebalanced to make it feel like it's chaos. The Void, like, it's just disturbing, but you don't really get that, in my opinion. If I had to choose, I'd say making your character choice more impactful late game for most of the base characters. That's interesting, because to me, I love the characters in this game. I think the character... Ah! Shoot! I didn't mean to do that. Well, I don't have a win streak, so it's fine. Ooh, even the UI here. I actually think that Isaac's character design is fantastic. Because you have the base characters, which a lot of the early ones don't do anything too different. But a lot of the late ones start doing so, and then all the tainted characters are just like their own game. And that's so cool. You have the division of simple characters to just play the base game without anything too crazy, which the base game is so full of crazy stuff that you don't need to have any crazy character to have a good time. But you can still spice it up without going too crazy. But then if you want to go crazy, you've got the tainted characters, which you only unlock way later as a casual player. I think it's really well done. I love Bidur Galan's... Oh yeah, I think it does its job for the most part, but the Anti-Birth soundtrack is superior in my opinion. I see it. I just want their items to feel a little more integral to their build. That's fair, but then I'm still, some characters I think have too many gimmicks, if that's the case, and then you don't want it to get too gimmicky because of how extensive the roguelike elements of the game is. So personally, I love the character design. I mean, I think some characters are way more enjoyable than others, but I mean, again, how many characters are there in this game? Like how many? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17. Yeah, so you got 34? Math? Yeah, 34 characters. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Like some little things here and there. Anyway, Darter, what do you want me to do? And Nick, whenever you get the link, feel free to send it away. We choose which character you want me to do one of the... I mean, the only one that's not Greed is Azazel and Lilith here. And then it's challenge modes otherwise. What was the boy inscription extension thingy again you mentioned earlier? What was the BOI? What does BOI stand for? I'm sorry. Oh, I sent it above? It didn't go through. Oh, I thought that. Yeah, sorry. I thought you were just still looking for it. I don't think he went through. I think he probably just got immediately retracted by YouTube. Oh, that's why. Oh, what was the Binding of Isaac inscription extension thingy? Inscription extension thingy. I mentioned that? Inscription? I don't know what I mentioned by that. Sorry about that. Okay, let me. I'm gonna try. Okay, and we'll do a. What we'll do? Lilith run. We'll do the. What's my Lilith run I have to do? Oh, Beast. Okay, Beast Lilith. That's fine. But let me quickly check out the game that I want to see because it's just a game jam game. So there's a debate again. Oh. The item description extension for just explaining like what items you see and like what they do, which has been a conversation in Isaac for so long. I use a mod for giving it like item descriptions, but they in the last patch they finally put item descriptions after like how many years? Like 10 years? It was made in 3 days. There'll be some bugs, but if you see good bones, let me know. Okay, sure. Let me check it out right now. And again, of course, if you ever want me to actually do an actual like next big roguelike episode on something, do let me know in Discord, and I'll put you ahead of my 350 people list. Inner Daemons. Ooh la la. All right, let's check this out. All right, let's do a quick game jam look. I think they should add some more options to the item descriptions, like forcing it to always be on the left. Oh, yeah, the swapping from the little bit I did was a little annoying. I agree. I think it's really cool, and I think it looks good. And I love the fact that it shows you the stats according to the character you're playing and the build you're having. That I really, really like. I love Windows does not trust what you send. Of course, as to be expected. But I realize, like, it's a good thing that I know you now, because I'd be like, if anybody wanted to put a virus, it would be right now. Okay, and I got it working. All right, 3 days. 3 days. This was done in. Might have to tell my OBS to actually look for the game specifically. Inner Diamonds. There we go. Okay. First. Okay. I'll bring down the volume a little bit. Actually, I'll do it in the options. And that's all I needed. I was like, I hope the options have master volumes. Like, that's all I needed. I'm glad I got it. Oh, wait. Loops. No loops. No loops. Okay. Oh, no loop. Just slow loop. Okay, that's good. All right. Exactly. Gotta have volume, bare minimum. I like it. Is that meta progression currency? I don't know. Don't say anything. For anybody who always sends me a game that I'm playing, no backseating until unless I ask for it. I want to ask the questions that anything I don't understand. I want it to be Herd life. Yeah, I love it. You're most unwelcome in this place. That's a great start. We got 2 different currencies. They look like coins to me. I thought that was Japanese for a second. I thought those were Japanese symbols at first. Okay. Alright, so 10, 8, 0. Commandments. You haven't stayed from these, have you? Score 10. Okay, it's just the flavor text and the number, right? Infinity, the serpent consumed itself endless. Score 8. Nothing. And then we have the actual roguelike stuff. Cool. So here, baptism by fire spreads the message of self-righteousness. So there's always like the flavor text and then the actual effect. Burn the card across from it and itself when played. A lamb as precious as time. Score 7. Okay, no. So some can be okay. So it was just a random assortment of things. So these are special cards and these are score cards. Let's just put some score cards. All these are score cards. Yep. 13. 1. Cool. Commitment. So, spoiler alert, I already kind of know the concept of the game because I talked to Nick not too long ago about this. Divinity. Trinity. I curse your cards and make them my own. This indicates my score. We play 13 rounds. Time for round 2. You know, if I would have scored 13 exactly, it would have been really confusing. Because 13 is such a specific number that if this was 13 instead of 16, I would have been really confused. I'd be like, oh, just because of the scores on my first hand is the number of rounds. I wonder, like, if you guys already thought about making sure that you can't get 13 from that. I mean, I'm thinking too hard, too ahead. Okay. So, the man curses scored 2 times right card value, 5 and 9. So, I do this and I get a high card, such as 11, or should I say 12, that's even better. Score 2 times left card. Impossible. Do this. You don't seem to have enough cards. Let me fix that. And we reshuffle everything. Cool. So now I'm trying to... So I should be able to beat this. This indicates your score. What indicates? Your score must be beaten mine each turn. Curse of Man. Yeah, well, and now, if I'm not mistaken, I screwed myself. Because now... Oh, no. He's gonna have... Yeah, so this is where things get interesting because it's mirrored. The cards are mirrored. So it's not they're literally taking your hand and then you're just fighting yourself, which gets pretty boring after a while because you just kind of know, oh, okay, I did 19. Now I have to deal with 19. No, like the whichever card you're playing is going to be different depending on the value of the card flipped, which is really interesting. Now, the arrow is going left here. So it's still scored, didn't it, right? So it's 13, 12. Not sure. It's a bug. Okay, cool. And again, whenever I do demos or a little game like that, I don't care about bugs. So that's pretty much just a 12. This is a 9, this is a 0. And it doesn't do anything. So basically you don't want to be scoring too high. As long as you just get the normal amount, then you're good. Wait, is this already... Why is this 49 here? I don't know what 49 is for. Or I actually don't know what those numbers are over there. But, so I have how much right now? Can I see my board? No, I can't. Be nice if it would keep track of your score currently, but then you don't have the big reveal of all the cards being shown at the end. So I get it, but because right now I can't see what I put in the bottom, which luckily enough I know it's just a 0. So I need to beat how much? 31 minus 12. Okay, so I just have to 19. So I'm already at this, so I don't want anything too high. Wait, but no, I want something high because that's going to become lower when I give it to the opponent, right? Right, so this is 6. Oh wait, no, I didn't make it. Right. Let's keep playing and see how this ends. Six I have to beat? No, I think this is what it's supposed to be. My understanding, CT, is that this is actually how it is. I think the bug was the arrow thing, but no. I don't know why this is 6 though. Yeah, that's how it works. That's why it's interesting. Is that you're not just facing your numbered hand that you got. You're facing the mirrored version of it, which is super cool. But why is this 6? Is this a bug or am I misunderstanding something here? Because I don't know. Ooh, rough. I hate you! Okay, so let's see. There's gotta be a bug. The multiplicator card doesn't something funky and throws the math off. So right now, 13. But even though it's a bug, I'm just trying to figure out how it gets to 13 here. Take it as a huge compliment. How did it get to 13? I don't get it. So this will become 11, right? Let me just double check. I just want to see if it's going to become 11. I want to see the calculation. Eight plus 9. Yeah, it's 11. Okay, cool. I'm so curious about the calculation of what happened. Wait. What happened? Why he just gave me 2? I got scammed. Oh, luckily for me. Curse of the man. Give me something good. Wait. 6. Isn't it 4? Isn't 1v 4? No. Again, this is all fine, of course. I'm just kind of curious. I'm starting to second guess myself. 1v is 4, not 6, right? Oh yeah, no, it's flipped. 3 days and working right after. No, yeah, for sure. I'm just making sure that I'm not going crazy myself. That's why things are confusing, I think. Oh boy. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, no, these are. Wait, no. Is it because they're white? No. Okay, it's just flipped. It's just flips. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna get there. So what I should have done was to actually not go for a big hand, so I could give him less points. But the graphing is incorrect. Okay. That makes more sense. I was like, wait a minute. I'm playing his cards. He's cheating. He's taking my stuff. Wait. I'm getting scammed. Oh, that's I was so confused. That makes a lot more sense now. Yeah, okay. It didn't give me the score. I'm playing on hard mode. Did you compose? So wait, this is gonna give me the points of the right card then, right? So this is gonna give me points. I mean, I can't beat this. I can't. But let me see if I'm correct. Yay! Let's go! Oh, so close. That's so funny. Alright, final hand. Got some money. Oh god. That doesn't do anything. That is going to be the one to the right. So it's just this one. Alright. Is there going to be something here or not? No, we're just going we're just going over. Nice. Oh wait, that doesn't do anything. Whoops. Yeah, who cares about going to 13 anyway, right? Maybe I lost too much. Why was it? How did it get to? How did it get to 32? So curious. Oh, there we go. Just wanted to go to 15. Now I got some money that I can use on my options. Yay! Sick. Why is it going? Why is it going over? This is a new. Oh, jeez! A new person. Okay, and these are back to normal. Okay. Whoa. Oh, I see. You don't count the first one, which makes sense, because, yeah. Okay, and then we're back to normal. Okay, cool. Really cool concept. I think this is, like, honestly, like, if this had to be a game that you know, I had to work with, that had to be fully designed, there's a lot of things you can do with this concept. Obviously, like, if this were to be expanded, you know, you could easily see like, if you just add a tiny modifier to your opponent every few times here and there, where, I don't know, like, every 2 cards get doubled or, like, reduced by half, these kind of things, like, you could immediately, it's one of those games where simple little, like, actual rules could drastically change the game gets played, and that's so exciting, because, yeah, you could do, like, I don't know, like, every time that the opponent receives the 2 cards, something happens, and then you have to really think hard about everything, because then it gets flipped, and then you have to constantly be looking at the flipped version, and I mean, that's a really cool concept for a 3-day project. That's awesome. Did you compose the I want to see what happens when you do that. Did you compose the sound design? I mean, the music, I guess. Let's. Oh, and then you just die. Oh, okay. So that was the tutorial at the first. I see. Are those 3D models of your guys' faces? Please tell me what it is. Tried to put an entire deck building component, but we ran out of time. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is honestly, like, no joke, for a game jam like concept, this is the kind of game that's really interesting, because you like, the core is so open to a lot of possible concepts. That's really cool, right? It's not just like a Slay the Spire. It's like, oh, you just have to get interesting cards. It's not really about the cards. Like, the moment, like, it's not about the cards that much, that opens up for so much. That's really cool. They're all by me. Nice, yeah. That's sick. That's sick. Really cool. Really cool. I approve, honestly, for a 3-day project. That's really cool. But you have to tell me, are those faces you guys? Or are those just like models that you found online? Oh, that's so sick! It's a great sound. It's a really good sound. Oh, it's so good. I love sound design. Yes, it is! So good. Again, I really thought this was Japanese up there. I hate you. It's rough. Yeah, the problem is that you can't, like, you know, like, you can't, like, we need a world where you can, like, move out of the chair and explore, like, an open world map where you can fight other things, have, like, kind of, like, raid system where you can be with other people to do this. So, like, the game is too small, but as is, it's still pretty good. This is really cool. Thanks for sharing. I'm assuming you guys had like an idea with like points and currency that you could potentially expand on. Be careful to ensure that your past self doesn't disadvantage your future self. Yeah. Turns out we had a last-minute glitch that resulted in the inverted cards in your hand not appearing inverted. Whoops. Totally appreciate you checking it out and sharing your thoughts. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the coins were to buy cards and items. Cool. Ah, that's really cool. Good job, guys. That's really, really cool. All right, back to some Isaac to finish off the stream. For funds. But it was the perfect stream to just check out this game when I was just doing Inkshade on the side. Oh, I have to change the...
Isaac and his mother.
No. I filled out the form for one battle, but also sent you a DM to the Discord. Perfect. Sounds great. I will let my manager know. But again, I hope you know. I have to say, please be patient unless people select the skip the line option, which I understand when people can't because. But yeah, but if you said you're gonna have a new build fairly soon, that's good timing because I probably wouldn't be able to get to it in the next 2 weeks at least. So, no, y'all good, Reza, all good, really. I appreciate you. Gosh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Reaching out again. Seriously, if it was up to me, I would play every single game that's been sent to the channel. But it's a curse and a blessing. I have so many awesome games sent, and I just can only play like 5% of them. Gonna finish out my workday. To playing. Oh hell yeah! Fitting acronym since he's the saddest boy. Okay. So let's do a Lilith, and we're gonna complete our Beast on hard mode tag, because that's what I have to do. Did I get rid of my mods? Let me see if I got rid of my mods. I have not played this in so long. I still have my mods. Is this gonna overlay? Let me see if it's gonna overlay. Oh, I've got the treasure room right here, so that's fitting. For those of you who don't know, Lilith is can't actually attack herself, but her little succubus can. Oh, I just don't have the I just don't have the actual overlay from the. Like I want the. I need to get rid of mine in the mods. External item description. And I think then in the options, I can enable it. Let's see. There we go. And now we get the official item description from the game. Yeah, the flipping is annoying. Familiar. That blocks enemy projectiles with the intent of blocking to fart and charm enemies. Really cool. It's actually not that great, but we'll take it. Oh, shoot. I was trying to get the... Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay, got 2 hits in. Come here. There we go. There we go. Pepperhead stream. Ah, thanks, guys. Too good. Appreciate it. Okay. I really like there are very subtle VFX changes that they added to the game. Like throughout many patches, but I really appreciate them. No, my flies! Well, that was not really worth a bomb, but I have extra bombs, so. Ooh! Got my small rock. 0.8 speed is not great, but will do. Fade out that attack. We're dealing good damage, though. Might give me an extra health. Nope. Got our... Ooh! Oh, I'll just pop it right here, honestly. What a start. I mean, theoretically, I should have waited after the boss in case I found something that could actually synergize with it, but I'm a little lazy. Man, oh, gosh, this game is so good. The amount of stuff you can do on your first floor, I'm telling you, it's just so good. You do such a good job. 7 gold. I could get the... Honestly, I might get the heart. Alright, do I still have this? Hell yeah. Woo! Still got it. It's a little slow, but... Ooh, secret room is over there. There's also a bomb right here. Shoot. No! That was the worst possible outcome. Oh, the bomb. No! I forgot I was at 0.8 speed. I was trying to get in there to restart the bombs. Gosh darn it. I forgot I was 0.8 speed. No! Sadness. Oh, well. Hello, Haunt. Oh, they've added an audio cue for the boss. Man, the 0.8 speed against this boss is rough. I've got good damage, though. Spiders actually are fine. Ah, shoot. Oh, that is not what I wanted to see, but... Ooh, cracked key? Wait, can I find a super secret? Can I find a super secret? Where is the super secret? It's probably... I think I know where it is. I think it's up there.
Cracked.
No, I didn't get it. Ugh. It's really hard. Like, there's a very specific, like, mathematical way to figure it out. I think it was here or another spot. Yeah, it was probably to the right. Shoot. Oh well. Alright, I'm still gonna look to see if I can get I'm surprised it wasn't over there, honestly. Do I spend 5 on the chance? Well, I spent 3. Yeah, I think I'm gonna spend the money. Because getting the extra speed potential from the dropped item would be really beneficial. Slow and steady, people. They've added some sound. They've added more sound effects. That's super cool. I don't need health. Health is just a state of mind. My cat found and got stung by a yellow. No! How? Oh no! How's Kitty? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I had to baby him for the last however long to make sure he was okay. Oh man! Wait, this just happened? I don't even know how the ghost interacts with this room. Oh, that's how it works. I didn't know that was how it worked. I'm gonna be completely honest. Good to know. Oh, I forgot. That's how you work. I thought you were the... I have not played this game in a hot second. What am I doing? I should pop this. Man, 0.8 speed is so painful. Do I open this chest? Not yet. I heard him screaming, so... Oh, no! Gosh! No! How's Kitty? Uh-oh. Oh, I screwed up. Alright, so... That means secret room cannot be up here, which means I can't cheese my way into the first room. Maybe going to the alt path after not playing for this long is not the smartest idea. But I don't care. He seems okay, but it scared the hell out of me. No wonder. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Kitty seems fine. Let's not go in the shop. Oh, but actually, secret room could be here. I'm gonna... I have 5 bombs. Another ghost. Let's bomb our way in. I'm so happy I still have this mod. Oh man, backpack is so good. Oh, plus I need this. forgot I had this mod. It's like the only game I put mods in. Alright, everything slowed down. Except me. It's really powerful. Hope you enjoyed awesome music. Oh, that's gonna be much easier. What just happened? What just happened? How did a leech spawn here? That could be an item that can drop. Is that a 1%? That's gotta be a 1%er. Okay, well, I got a leech. That's actually really good with my character. Wait, like 3 seconds. What's the character? 3D. Oh. Yes. It's a mod. It's a stupid mod. It's very, very well known in the community. That I forgot I had downloaded. Well, I actually didn't forget. I don't tend to put mods, but since I needed a mod for the item description, I might go for Brother Bobby so I can get conjoint. Ooh, that would've been fun. That's fine. I want conjoint. Bucket have a rare chest? Yeah, I didn't even know that. But yeah, Isaac gets really happy and starts dancing if you find a quality 4 item. That's what happened, which was hilarious. Okay, secret room. Ooh, that's a weird. This is a weird spot for. Oh no, it's not. It's 2 possibility for. Actually, there's no. It's 2 possibility for secret room. It's 1. It's got to be here. Yeah. Man, I love the secret room. The way you do secret rooms in this game. It's so genius. Like, even after all these years, you still have to figure out how to, like, do this correctly. I love it. I already have 4 familiars. Man, it's a good thing I have more speed and time stop, because this fight is not fun if you don't have that. Well, I mean, if you're slow. Don't go in there, don't go in there. So slow. I don't think I'm gonna go in there. I am not complaining. I'm not playing on controller. No, why? For a sec there, which you can't intentionally do on keyboard. Slow down. Really? Maybe I was doing something like this, just constantly tapping on it. Oh my god! Wait, that's the that's the unit I got randomly. Jeez.
Devil.
It's quite generous. Thank you, game. Couldn't find the I in mod. Can you spell out, please? I in. Couldn't find I in mod. Let's go here. That's fair.
Feels like I'm walking on the sunshine.
Let's pop that in the secret room, which could be here or here. It's dangerous to do this. What am I doing? Okay, well, at least I know it's not there. I'm assuming just the the 3D aspect ratio one. That the dance. Which I forgot what it's called. Oh my gosh. Annihilated. Oh my goodness! Wow! That's a start. Specialist for good items, you're right. That's what it's called. There you go. Guppy's eye? Wait, I shouldn't take these things quickly. I have to remember that not everybody knows all these items. Guppy's eyes let me see what's inside of chests. Fire. Like if there was a heart in here, I would see it. And dummies, I think. Oh, where's the cigarette room? Quite the start to your run, must say. Yeah, oh, and sacks. I can see the sack has these two things. You know, I could take the peeler. Should I take the playing card? I don't know. Nah, probably not. Yeah, this is a weird one. Wait, it's really weird. It's not there or up here. Whoa, wait, this is a funky secret room. Well, one has to be here. I just don't know which one it is. It's a super secret. Where's the secret room? What? Less item pool is my best guess? That's what I thought too, but that is so weird. I think it's the only spot it can be. Right? Is it up here? What? That would be one of the most insane secret room. Is it bottom side of curse room? No, because you can't reach it without going into the curse room. Which, my understanding, that's impossible, right? It's always got to be feasible to go in. I can't go through here. Right? I don't think it's possible. I think it has to be above. I think it has to be... It should be impossible. I think it's up here. What? Is that the most insane secret room I've ever seen? This might actually be one of the craziest secret rooms I've ever seen. Bye, Min Min. Sorry, I got pretty lucky early. Feel a little bad. Pills. That's exactly what I wanted. Awesome.
Range up.
All right, well, we got health. That's all that matters, I guess. There's a seat. RN87, CL87. What a weird one. Ah. Oh, I should have used that. Should have popped that next to. Well, I might still actually find it because I'm going to do the alt path here. There's my bomb. Okay, got it. Nice! Toothpicks is OP. Okay, that is such an incredibly weird secret room. But again, like, I love the fact that secret rooms are actually really interesting in this game. Yeah, it's a little funky, but I'm not against it. It's different on your end. Different on your end. Sure it's the right seed? Are you on the right update? Am I on the right update? So let me check. No, it can't be here. It can't be up here. I tried to the right. Okay, plus, yeah, it should be. Yeah. Neither here. Can't be here. I don't think it's possible for it to be in the shop. Can't be up here, and it can't be up here or down here. Checked here. Is it here? Is that even... Is that... What is going on? Is that possible? Can it actually be in here? There's no way. Wow. Okay, that is officially the weirdest secret room I've ever seen in my like 300 plus hours playing this game. That is absurd. I love that the damage stacks on these guys. Man, playing Lilith is gonna be so easy against the beast. That was... I cannot believe the placement of this boss, of the secret room. Absolutely crazy. Alright, I'm not doing the... alt path on this one. Like, the only benefit you get from it is just the extra choice. Not the weirdest you've seen? Oh man, I didn't even know it's possible to not like be like having to be forced to do might do this actually. Being forced to go through the cursed room. I do have a leech, so theoretically, if I wanted to do the I don't want to lose my chances of the angel. My angel chances. I'm not super confident in what I'm playing right now, so. Oh, I'm really, really powerful. I only have 2 bombs. So. You know what? Could also go in there. Ooh. Okay, wait, no, there's a lot of things I can do now. Jeez. Chicken like that? Yeah, okay. Let me know how they're doing. He? She? Okay, I've got a lot of options. I think I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna actually do the. I'm gonna do it. Okay, now I'm gonna get a little bit of health using my leech if possible. It's not the easiest character, not the best enemies to get some health out of, so maybe not now. Ugh, they keep on getting destroyed by my guys. Oh, I didn't even get into the item room yet. Another buddy. Jeez. Alright. Okay, this leech strategy is not working. I just dealt too much damage. Was that a lucky penny? Yes. Okay, let's start. Probably gonna use my sun card, but I probably want to use it after I've completed the boss and get a chance of more health. I'm gonna wait on that. That's another unique sound. Oh, I guess I can pop this. A little late now, I guess. Okay, I did get the, Oh, it gives it to you. I thought it... Right. Is that considered a... Yeah, it's considered a familiar. That's funny. Guess that's fine. Yeah. Okay. There. Did not get some extra health. That's okay. I guess this is not great, actually, huh? I didn't do this correctly. No, I screwed this up. I did not do a good job here. Ah! I didn't mean to do that. No! No! I didn't... No! Come on! I didn't mean to go backwards that far. Like, did something push me? What? No! How's the kitty? I'm screwing up massively, by the way. Not being too greedy. Money. Excited and range. Okay.
Range up.
Okay, super secret is probably up there. Can you give me some health there? excited. Oh, always when you need him most. Always when you need him most. Because I clearly needed money. Okay, well, that was a pretty big fail. Why is it? Why did? Oh, one of my. Okay, I see. One of my things showed it to me. Cool, thanks. Wow. Just a few. So close to actually being useful, but alright. Okay, well, at least I got a bunch of health here. Do I need to do this one more time? No, I don't. That's it. That was the better outcome in that regard, but... Oh, I could have done the freaking... Oh my gosh, I'm screwing this up. Alright, let's gamble, people. Nice. No. Worth a try. Oh my gosh, give it to me. You suck! You suck! Give it to me! Blue spider? I don't want your blue spider. I said I don't want your blue spider! Fine. Well, that was the floor. Okay, so where is the super secret room? Probably up there. Like, right of the boss room.
Bombs are.
That's fine.
Friends till the end.
That's fine. Okay. I'm not gonna spend any more time. Goodbye. I still don't understand why your seed was different, Starter. Ugh. Again, new audio from these guys. Alright, well, that clears out one portion of the level. Okay. Ugh. This is gonna be a very easy run. I'm pretty sure I could probably beat Beast with my current build. It would be hard, but okay. Getting this. Boss is down there, I think. So, I'm gonna go up here. Oh, I'm out of keys. Oh, shoot, I'm out of keys. I think there was probably a key in the shop. Let's just pop this. Oh, there's another sacrificial room. I might do that. Boop. 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 Wow, dude, this is not the best. Okay, never mind. I love that the sound slows down. I was saying like this is not a very good sacrificial room so far. Never mind. We got wafered. Money! Alright. Okay. Oh, right, that's how it works. Yeah. It's not bad, actually. Especially with Lilith. I mean, I am not... Like, if I was using a controller, it would be much better, but... I'm not used to doing so. Secret room, secret room. Here? Nope. So probably... Here? Could be. Oh, jeez. Okay, cool. Look up, speed down. Okay. I mean, honestly, that's fine. I have the money. Just please don't explode yourself. I actually need that. Thank you. I'll take that again. Sure. That's fine with me. I've got money. Oh my gosh, I thought I couldn't pick that up. Lucky penny! Yeah, this run is kind of stupid. Alright, well. Okay, so secret rooms. Let's start going through the possible super secrets here. Not here. Probably here. Ooh, but which direction? I'm gonna say here. Darn it. Yeah, sure. Okay, here we go. You're gonna have a bad time. My damage is not super high. I haven't really had damage ups, I guess, but that's okay. Yes. Let's see. let's not take that first. Oh, well then. Okay, didn't need the help. Alright. Cool. Alright, well. That's pretty good. Alright, let's just move on, I guess. I lost a lot of health, but worth it. Okay, I finally can't do this sacrificial room. More range. Yes, please. Yep. Luck up. Okay. And this one is the invincible, which I might take, actually.
Feels like I'm walking on the sunshine.
There you go. I don't like this room. What? From where? Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did I take damage from? Oh my gosh. That bullet was so well hidden. Wow. That was so well hidden. Are you kidding me? All of my familiars was blocking it. Oh, I thought I can't kill you. Ugh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Oh my gosh, can you just die? Thank you. You know what? Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah. Super worth it. Nope, neither. Okay. Yeah, Darter. Hope Key's fine. Keep us posted. Since I haven't heard from you. Ah! Yeah. Sure. Okay. I'm worried for Kitty. Well then. Find the room. Oh my god, that means I could theoretically do a sacrificial room. I am way too lazy for that. I'm not doing that. Got money. Oh, and with the new update, if I give this guy my my golden bomb, he immediately trades it with to a No, Steam Cell with a reroll? Are you kidding me? That's so generous. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're cooking, people. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh, they reduce the damage? Oh, okay. I was like, what? Oh, wait, what? I was so confused. Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't care. I'll take it. Oh my gosh, if I had backpack, this would be so absurd. I don't have backpack, unfortunately. Okay, well then. Oops. Gosh darn it. Let's just pop the wheel. Oh. Where is the secret room? Guess I'll have to double check somewhere. Dead. And yoink.
The fool.
Okay. Now let's look for more stuff. So we got the normal. Oh no, we got this. Oh, we got this. The secret room. Oh. Oh, so I haven't found a normal secret room. Interesting. Thought I did. Oh, is it another weird spot? It looks like it might be. Nope. Okay, let's trade our bomb item. But first let's blow up some guys right here. Get more money. Blow this guy up and give you the golden bomb for my free item. Okay. Pretty good store. Pretty good. Pretty... Whoa! Hey! I don't want to download your stupid thing. Thank you very much. Alright, let's go. Not missing anything. Nope. We're good. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, let's see. Man, these rooms suck. I'm glad I have a broken build. Whoa! diamond. I'll just pop it. Oop, I could not see that one. Yeah, I'll do that. That's fine. Dead cat? Well, yeah. Okay. There's my item. Yeah. Okay, the other one was not good, so that works out. Don't care about that. Bomb. Get health. Of course, my last shop is not a shop. Oh, I thought I thought it was a thing that would block the way, but nope. More money for no reason. Yoink. Thank goodness for flight. Don't care. Chest. That's not supposed to tell you which one it is. I'm wondering if this is a bug. It's not supposed to do that. I think it's a little too busted. You're not supposed to know which one it is. I'm just gonna go to the boss. He's gone. Just get over it.
I spent it. It's gone. Just get over it.
What do you mean it's gone? How can you have spent our savings?
Forgot the whole speech. It is very depressing. More options is crazy. We're gonna have another sound effect that was added. We're gonna have such a huge army of familiars. I actually think we have too many familiars. I think it's gonna screw it up a little bit. I think you can only have a certain, like, I think you have a limit as to how many you can have.
Self-destructive and disturbed, just like his father. Look at who he has to look up to. If you're drunk again, aren't you?
Shut up, man. Just shut up. Just keep pushing me like this.
I'm
leaving.
leaving.
Good.
Leave.
We'll be
fine without you.
Abandon us like you've abandoned yourself.
Sure, let's spawn some flies. Hello, friend. I'm not gonna take this. I think it's gonna screw up my familiar cap.
You need to confess your sins and become saved. Let his light inside you cleanse your soul.
Insane. Your take is just so far. Did you hear the sound?
for your salvation. Come,
Yeah, I
save
forgot most of the speech. It is really screwed up. Oh, an unidentified build. Infested? $30 ago. So good. We're about to fight the boss, so it should be fun. You know, I'm just gonna leave. Ah, how dare you! This is gonna be a very, very easy boss. Ah, screw this, I'm leaving. Ooh, monies. When God name is that, oh, things are about to get way crazier. Because I'm gonna duplicate the amount of buddies I have by a lot. We're gonna have a lot more buddies, but I'm worried I have too many buddies, and it's gonna screw it up. Oh, shoot, I shouldn't have taken that. Ah, stop it. There we go. Where are you going? Please, don't leave us.
Where are you going? Wait! We need you! Your son needs you!
Sorry. Just take this easy. Please, don't leave.
Please don't leave us!
It's so sad. Trapdoor. Yeah. Let's do it here. Oh. Oh, wait, how does this work with the... I don't think it's... It doesn't do anything. Oh, it does! Holy! Oh my gosh! Whoa! Never mind! It's pretty good! Oh, what a nice last find. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. All right, let's do it. Hello, Dogma. You're about to get annihilated. Not as much as I thought it was going to be, but it's still... Such a good fight. Actually, no. The angel fight is... The second phase is stupid. Because of one of its moves that is really annoying. That move. It's so annoying because it just wastes your time. Let me tell you, don't have moves that waste your player's time. Not good design in my eyes. Alright! I'm gonna take some damage. So I can recharge my thing. So I can have more buddies. Yeah, I'm just gonna take more down. I'm just gonna refill this. There you go. Now this is a proper amount of buddies. There we go. There we go. Let's do it again. Now we've got a good amount of buddies. There. That's more like it. Let's get even more buddies. Come on. Wait, there we go. More buddies. I think we're gonna hit the cap very soon. I think we're probably close to the cap. Okay, let's take more damage. Did we hit the cap? No, we're still getting new buddies, I think. Okay, let's do one more. That is cap. I think that's cap. I thought I would get him now. Whoa, what the hell? That was a weird visual bug. Oh, there we go. Missing out on the beast fight because my cat has sat on my lap, which means I cannot stand. Oh, okay. Cool. I was hoping everything was fine.
To the earth, smiting the mother of harlots asunder. And
yeah, I didn't hear from you, so I was just hoping that Kitty was okay. That was a fun build. Jeez, it's kind of crazy. There we go. Well, done. That was fun though. That was a crazy run. Oh, Isaac never gets old. Never does. Well, I'm glad. I'm assuming Kitty's fine, right? Oh, you couldn't hear. Oh. I don't know if you can still hear me. Okay, what am I gonna buy? I'm thinking of buying like a bunch of how much my grandma's doing right now? Okay, 10. What's the one that's getting me the most? 22. 60. Oh, it's my antimatter that's doing really well. How many sugar bombs do I have? 600. Let's do like let's do level 10 on these guys. It's only one click. Are you kidding me? Really? Ugh, I thought I could do more than one click. Darn it. Oh well. Alright, well, thank you so much for joining me on this fun, exciting stream. And yeah, I'll be back Sunday for a really exciting looking next big roguelike. So hopefully hope to see you there. If not, no worries at all. Fun to have played a little Isaac. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye. Thanks for entertaining us, of course. Pleasure was mine, Nick. I'll talk to you soon. And have a good night, everybody. Peace.